Hi, my name is Chiu, and I'm an arts collaborator. Yeah, and one of the projects we have, and it's still early on, we had the students go interview, the underserved patients, right? Black, Latinx, Asian background, and really ask them questions around how are they managing their diabetes today, and what are the struggles they have with managing diabetes. Why didn't they choose certain diabetes technologies like insulin pump or insulin pen, and really dig into the challenges. And through this research and interview that the students conduct themselves, they're able to provide key insights to Medtronic in terms of, it's education is a barrier, or socioeconomic status, or they don't have access to fresh foods, or there's a social stigma with wearing a diabetes device. So these are some really great insights that they're getting, and then the students are now going to turn these insights into solutions. Now they understand the struggles that people with diabetes have. How can we improve the trust, decrease the barrier for adopting these diabetes technologies so they can help themselves? I love working with arts. I think overall I love working with CSUN students. I love working with students in general because I was a student myself, and this is an area that I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about improving diabetes care, and also passionate about working with CSUN students because ultimately this partnership and collaboration with CSUN students is creating new talent for our industry in healthcare. Right? We need more talented students like the ones in arts to join this industry to solve these hard problems. And it's been really fun to see the students grow throughout the year. We do spend a lot of time educating the students, helping them through the process around how do you interview people with diabetes? How do you come up with new ideas? How do you make sure that the ideas you come up with is linked to the problems that we're trying to solve? And you can really see the students grow over time and really step up, be able to present to leaders at my company, at Medtronic, at a very high level. And I can see that even their presentations get much better throughout the year. The core is that they actually learn and they're able to then be inspired to take on this journey, and get into the healthcare industry, right? To help solve a lot of the big challenges we have in the world today. So one of my goals with working with ARCS is to increase the collaboration between Medtronic and ARCS. Medtronic is down the streets, and we want to be able to engage more engineers, more scientists at Medtronic with the students, because there's so many problems to be solved, right, with diabetes and healthcare overall. I see the relationship growing. I see more students getting more involved. I see all the great work that the students are working with NASA and JPL. There's so many projects. So I was like, well, we got to get to more projects. There's so many meaningful projects to work on, problems to solve, and I really do see this relationship between Medtronic and ARC and CSUN continue to grow and flourish, because with the current project, we're just scratching the surface in terms of what are the challenges that people face with diabetes, like what are the barriers for the underserved community, and it's it's a big problem to tackle. And next steps I see with working with ARCs is really spending time to figure out what's the right solutions, either AI, or Spot. Maybe you can come up with some ideas with solving some of the challenges, and it's education, right? And what's really great with ARCs is that it's not like ARCs is not just focused on the technology, right? We're just not focused on like AI. Like they are really looking across the entire spectrum, right? So there's humanity, there's arts involved, and when with diabetes you're dealing with people, right? So you can't solve everything just through technology. So I really love that arts really kind of encompass both humanity, the arts and technology side of things, and there needs to be that integration of all those pieces, right? In terms of what are the soft touch things that need to happen around the education, right? Reducing the stigma with wearing diabetes technology, and creating AI or technologies that is diverse, right? That is inclusive of everyone that wants to use that technology. So that's easy to use, safe to use, and can help them just make their lives better living with diabetes. ARCS is such a great opportunity for both the students and the industry. Just kind of like talking for myself, from when I was a student at CSUN, there was not a research institute at CSUN, and it wasn't really like a place I can go to do research or to get this type of experience. And in ARCS, it really did do it, right? It saw the need in terms of students need to get experience, and they saw the second need where the industry is looking for a place to do their research and collaborate. So it's definitely a great opportunity in marriage of these two needs that has appeared both at CSUN and the industry, right? And being centered and the San Fernando Valley is a huge opportunity. There's a lot of companies around CSUN that have a lot of problems to solve, and including JPL and NASA. So this is definitely something that industry and students seriously need to be looking into, because this will change your life, right? The work that you do with the industry, the problems that you're solving, that's going to shape who you are as a student, and where you go within your career. And ultimately, right, you could get a job at one of these companies. But all these companies are trying to solve something in the world, and you want to be part of that journey with these companies to solve those problems and work on cool stuff like Spot, right? Who get to work with Spot in college, and I wish Spot can come to Medtronic and walk around and work with me, but I get to do that here, at ARCS. So take a look at ARCS, look at the research, the great research that they're doing in ARCS, and seriously think about considering joining ARCS and partnering with them to do your research. And definitely have been having a great time working with the team at ARCS.
Well, Spot's excited, and so are we. Hope you enjoyed that video. Check out our social media here with links in the description. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe. Hit that bell for notifications. Thank you.